Show you all my tomatoes at 4 weeks of growth. They already have tomatoes hanging on them, but anyway, I want to show you this before I get there. Check out this rainbow chard. It's just absolutely massive. That leaf right there is probably 1.5 feet tall, and it's beautiful. It's got red, pink, and all different kinds of colors in there. I'm colorblind actually, so I'm not about to point out the colors that I've got here, or what I see actually, but I know there's all kinds of colors, and I see, I guess, my version of it. But it's an incredibly productive crop hydroponically, and I'm growing them in these channels. I also have black kale. Black kale loves hydroponics too. It's got these sweet ruffly leaves. I also have green kale, bok choy. Got some romaine growing there. Some green leaf. Some butter, that's coming in. Oak leaf. This is called Batavia. It's a green leaf. These are my head lettuces. I sell these as green leaves. And then I've got red leaf. I had a failure. This pipe clogged yesterday. And when it was really sunny out, so these guys died. I couldn't bring them back to life. Only the one on the end survived. Oh well. So I'm growing this basil hydroponically, and I have a class coming up on this. So it's really cool. It'll be our first class. But the roots grow down into the water. And they're basically going to get everything that you see here, even a small seedling. Not this big, but a small seedling. And this, there's no pump or electricity or anything required for this. Just a light source and nutrient solution. This dark green lettuce right here is frise. It's growing really good in the hydroponic system. It's a type of endive, and it's self-blanching. So the inner leaves inside of there get blanched. You can also cover it with a bowl like the last 5 days before harvest, but it's doing really good. That's a real popular one at the fancy grocery stores and supermarkets. My red butter's doing fantastic. Look at that. Got red leaf. That's probably gonna get sold on Monday, as well as this one. And then I've got just a ton of salad mix and head lettuce here. I just got done building this system, and I'm gonna fill it up with my nursery seedlings. I'm gonna fill it up, and we're gonna plant some of this green leaf lettuce over here. I'm gonna put in there, and so this one will be just green leaf. This one will be just salad mix, which is my base is the green incise, the green butter, and the red incise, or the red sweet crisp. That one's a sweet crisp. So this one will all just be salad mix floats, and each one of them has those varieties on it. So I can just, if I want salad mix, I can just pick one up, and I don't have to go to like 3 different places to get my salad mix. I just can pull it off of one channel. Got basil growing here. Basil absolutely loves the hydroponics, and it smells so good. Like I can smell it from here. I'm about 3 feet away. My celery definitely wants to get transplanted into somewhere. It is overgrown. I hope it can stand up on its own. I'm doing leeks. We'll see if the leeks pan out. So I just have a little bit of everything growing now. And I like to do these little experiments where I just plant, 30 or 40 of something just to see how it works out. The celery I know will work out. I did that last year, and it grew really well, and it was really tender, and it was really good. I have some baby arugula I'm going to try. A flood and drain system is working great. Too good almost. These guys are growing too fast. So it's been raining all night, but what I love about the greenhouse is I can go in there and I can work, and it's dry, and so I can harvest in the rain without having to worry about what the rainwater is doing to the produce. Without any further ado, so this guy right here, this little guy, is a leftover transplant. I did not plant it. I just have it here for comparison. And right now it stands, I don't know, maybe 18 inches tall. And you can see it's already got a flower on it. I probably won't plant this guy, but it was just an extra that I had left over that I didn't plant. It's the same variety, but anyway, this is just for comparison. When I planted this one right here, it was the same size as this one. But this is my tomato after 4 weeks of growth in this hydroponic system. So there's where that one stops, right there. And then this one just keeps going. It's crazy. It's got tons of flowers on it. It's got these tomatoes on it already. This is Early Girl, and it's not necessarily a hydroponic or a greenhouse variety, but I wanted to be the first to market. I've got some competition this year, and so I'm hoping this one will pan out. Look, it's doing really good. Doing really good. But what I'll probably end up doing is, after this one starts producing and I get everything that I want off of it, and I start getting tomatoes off of my other varieties, I've got Big Dana, I've got Trust, and then I have my cherry tomatoes, Sakura. But what I've been doing is pulling the suckers off of my Trust tomatoes, and I'm gonna plant them in this last row here. I gotta fire the grater. He didn't grate it right, and water's coming into the greenhouse, but that's farming. Anyway, so I suckered my Trust tomatoes, and I'm gonna plant them in this row, and then once those start coming in, I will pull these Early Girls out, and then I'll put more Trust tomatoes in here, or the Big Danas. The Big Danas and Trusts are big beefsteak. The Early Girl is more like a smaller size tomato, but they're still really good. These are my suckers that I pulled off the Trust tomatoes, and I'm gonna explain to you this process in the next video. So if you're interested in that, subscribe, like, comment, ask me any questions about the process.